En una nueva edición de Entrevistas Metal Index, nos moveremos a Ontario Canadá para presentarte una demoledora y original banda de technical death metal como lo es Eaten by Sharks. En una agradable charla junto a su guitarrista Chris Chaperon, hablará de interesantes detalles que describen el sonido de esta talentosa banda, así como de su última larga duración, Eradication. Sin más preámbulo, comenzamos.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Entrevistas Metal Index. Mi nombre es Washington Ibáñez y en el día de hoy estaremos presentando a uno de los integrantes de una banda prometedora de death metal técnico proveniente de Canadá, en la cual está presentando su primer trabajo llamado Eradication. Demos la bienvenida a Chris Chaperon de la banda Eaten by Sharks. Hey man, how are you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
Yeah, so far so good here. Thank you for taking this time with us, and congratulations for the new album called Eradication, released on August 26th. Killer album, masterpiece, an excellent opera prima. Tell me, how does it feel this? How do the other guys feel about the releasing of the first album?
Well, as far as Eradication is concerned, we're super excited to have it finally out. We did go through a little bit of a time where we couldn't record and we had to put everything on pause. Of course, with the pandemic, we weren't playing shows, and we had planned to go into the studio like 2.5 years ago, but unfortunately that got put on pause. But throughout the whole thing, we maybe wrote a few more extra songs, got our songs tighter, so when we're in the studio, we were a lot quicker getting it all done. At the end of the day, I think it's a better product that we ended up doing because of the pandemic. There's like that little silver lining there maybe, and we're super excited to finally get this thing out and show it to everybody.
That was fantastic. I mean, I love technical death metal, and this is one of my favorite on the list, for sure.
Oh wow, man! I really appreciate that. That's it's really great. Sometimes you get so into your songs that you can't really listen to them objectively anymore. You can't think, is this any good anymore? I don't know. I'm just like completely enthralled in like writing these riffs over and over again. That it's great to hear that people actually like the hard work that we're putting into it. So thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely masterpiece. No se olviden de visitar nuestro canal en YouTube, Metal Index, y suscribirse. También lo puedes hacer en nuestras redes sociales en Instagram, Facebook y Twitter. Y si prefieres escucharnos, puedes hacerlo a través de Spotify, Google Podcast y Player FM. Follow Eaten by Sharks on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And very important, buy their merchandise and listen the album on Bandcamp. If you want to support bands, buy the merchandise, go to the live shows. It's very important. As we know, the reception of the album has been amazing. People on YouTube are very impressed by the video for the track that Wait. It almost has 11,000 views in only 11 months. That was a completely successful. Did you expect this kind of answer?
We didn't really expect that right off the top. When it dropped, the night that it dropped, we kept looking at the views, seeing each and every hour they were going up very quickly. We did have a lot of help from some friends of ours, some PR guys that we had help us. John Asher, he did a great job hooking us up with obviously Slam Worldwide, and a lot of the bands that I love. Their videos come out on Slam Worldwide, so it was a real honor to be premiered on Slam Worldwide and get that Dead Weight video going too. So we were blown away by it. We thank everybody for watching it and listening to our stuff. So thanks.
When I see a band on Slam Worldwide, I say this band will be good. Absolutely, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's not even the things are necessarily slam anymore. It's just extreme metal. Any kind of If it has a little bit of slamminess in it, we have a couple of riffs that you might consider a little bit slammy, but we try to pull from all different types of metal, and definitely on Slam Worldwide it seems like there's, not just slam, it's like anything metal and extreme, so
Yeah.
it's good.
First time I watched and listened the first song that was Dead Weight, I said, holy shit, this band is fucking good. And the name is good too. It's good as well. Eaten by Sharks. What does it mean for you all in the band? Is any of you had a undersea incident? Are you ocean lovers? This is a metaphor. What is
It's,
that?
I think, when we were first starting the band, we were trying to come up with something that was, an extreme name, something that kind of represented our music too, right? Being eaten by a shark is pretty extreme, so we thought it matched up really cool with it. And at that time, one of the guys in the band really loved shark movies, right? And we all kind of got into the shark movie thing. Obviously everybody loves Jaws, but then you got your cheesy shark movies, you got your other shark movies, and then as you start to get into the species as a whole, they're amazing animals as well, right? Or fish, I guess you would say, right? And then as you're thinking about the name and how we could lend more into the oceanic kind of type themes and get sharks in there, anything, it's really easy to start thinking about, singing about, and doing all these different things because it's a really cool subject to talk about. So we just kind of thought the name was awesome right off the hop, and then as we've been growing as a band, that all the themes have been growing along with it too. So
That's what I thought. Ocean, sharks, underwater, war, violence, blood. This is eaten by
Perfect.
sharks. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
And also, who was the idea of Eradication cover? Who draws that?
We talked to a guy called Shindy Design. You can see him on Instagram under Shindy Designs, and we've seen a few different, T-shirt designs that he had done for some bands that we love, specifically for Arcspire. He did a few designs for them, and we loved it. We reached out to him, said, "Hey, would you do us the honor of doing some artwork for us? Here's our music, here's who we're working with," and he got back to us and said, "Yeah, let's go for it." So we threw him the idea, and he came back with a few different concepts. The one obviously that we went with is the one that's on the album cover now, but yeah, he really made it his own thing and kind of went with the theme of the name, and it definitely made the art on the cover like amazing, we think, and we love the idea of like all the Atlantean huge shark creatures and stuff like impending on this shoreline of like of unsuspecting humans type thing. But we also got because we're close to Toronto, right? We got the Toronto skyline. Kind of, if you look really close on the skyline, we got the CN Tower and the Sky Dome, which are the landmarks to us too, kind of thrown in there. A friend of mine said, "Hey, you should ask him to do that." We emailed Shindy and said, "Could you put it in there?" Boom! Next thing you know, it's right in there. So it was awesome to work with again.
Such a fantastic cover. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And you guys also have an EP called "We're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat." The first EP on 2013. But there is a huge gap between both the EP and the new album, of course. Why did you take so long for making a new album and release it?
Well, we were, like you said, in 2013, we were that's when we started the band, and we finally got recorded our first EP, and the plan was to, keep going, but unfortunately, we had a few things with some of the members in the band. One guy specifically had some issues, like health-wise, so it caused us to have to go back, and he was a very irreplaceable member, so it was very hard to replace him. We kind of went on a hiatus. A couple guys in the band went to do some other projects, and then we got back together probably around 2018. We found our new singer, Matt Sheriff, and he came along. We went through a process of trying to find a singer, but we finally landed on Matt. And he's he fit the bill. He's a great guy too, awesome to work with, and so henceforth why it took so long for us to find somebody, finally get going, and then of course the pandemic stretched things out a little bit more with the 2.5 years of not really being able to play any shows or anything. So here we are, 2022, releasing the Eradication follow-up to the EP.
And what is the future? I know the new EP is recently, but what is the future of the band right now? Are you thinking about new music after Eradication, tours, music videos?
Yeah, so we still have a few more videos to release. We have a couple of high quality playthroughs that are going to be released. I can't tell you exactly when or where they're going to be released, but that's coming out the next 2 weeks or next week or so. So looking at around in early September. And late September we have another video we're going to release, but again it's going to be a playthrough, and that's the immediate future. And then after that we're just going to play as many shows as possible, spread the word around about the EP, get through a few things. We're going to try to hop the border, get over into the States as well, and see where it takes us. It seems like things keep building quickly, so there's the opportunities are just kind of flying, and we're picking and choosing what we can do. So obviously after we've done a bunch of shows next year, we're going to lock down hopefully at the end of next year and start writing new music, new material, and look for a follow-up album.
Okay, I will hope the Eaten by Sharks will play here in Florida.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Florida is a sharks lovers. Know what I mean?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of sharks here.
There is a ton of sharks. That'd be awesome to see them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun enjoying this conversation. And I think Canada is special in the technical death metal scene. I mean, your country has unique sound that cannot be imitated. Despite Icon, Archspire, Cryptoxy, Beyond Creation, Atribilis, Beneath the Massacre. I love Beneath the Massacre, and this is amazing. This is a place that you want to play for the first time technical death metal. I have to say, Canada. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. There's something in the soil out here that makes us all sweet pick a little bit quicker and love technical death metal. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's so cold. We have to play really fast to get to warm up. But I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, and send some kind of words to people who follows our channel.
Listen to Metal Index. Follow them. They're great supporters of metal in general and technical death metal. Some awesome guys. Check them out.
Thank you so much, Chris. Gracias por disfrutar este momento con nosotros. Y no se olviden de visitar nuestro canal en YouTube Metal Index, suscribirte. Tenemos también nuestras redes sociales en Instagram, Facebook y Twitter. Pero si prefieres oír audio, es más fácil hacerlo por nuestro Spotify, Google Podcast y Player FM. Esto es todo por hoy. Buenas noches. See you then. Chris, Canada. Washington, Florida, USA. See you soon.
Calling out to the nodes, to the doom, push right out for the grooves.